everybody? Good stormy Saturday. This is Brick Street Brian's. I am Brian Cook.
And I'm Brian Alyson.
And we are here live on Facebook, on our group, on YouTube to discuss and tease our episode 4. We just got done, Brian. It was a great one, right?
I think so. Yep. A lot of information.
Yeah, I think we did a great job. Now, we split up episode 4. Now, we're just going to explain it to you a little bit here. It was too big. It would have been like a 2-hour show. So we split it up. We did some of the most important, you need to know right now stuff. We prioritized the construction stuff for next time. Okay. So just let you know kind of the stuff we went over. We went over the Kingdom Nights and food. Brian's got a full review for that. We went over the annual passes, some of the changes compared to the other parks and kind of what's going on and what we think and suspect what's going on. The hotel policy. Because of the storm, everybody, goes on the group and wonders, is the hotel going to shut down? That kind of stuff. So, and we go over what everybody would like to know about promotions. So what kind of discounts you can get, what's available right now, what possibilities there may be in the future, all of that kind of stuff. That's it. So we're just going to highlight some of that real quick for you now. First thing we want to discuss and talk about, Brian, you want to talk about our logo?
Yep. Everyone, we have a brand new logo of Brick Street Brian's. Thank you very much to Alyson Reach. She's a graphic designer located in Washingtonville, New York. She does a lot of amazing work. She's actually done my wedding invitations. And I actually do have a personal YouTube channel called Brian Builds. I'm not, saying to go to it or anything because I really barely ever put any content on it, but she was able to create a logo for me as well. So thank you, Alyson, so much for your work on this logo.
Yes, thank you so much, Alyson. That was awesome for you to do that for us. Thank you so much. So, all right, the first thing we're going to go over, Brian, let's dig into Kingdom Nights. I think I have the information here. There we go. Okay, so I'll kind of scroll down here so you guys can see. I'm just going to go over. Remember, check-in time is 4 p.m. unless you chose the early check-in, which we talk about in our video. There's the breakfast hours. Make breakfast and dinner reservations. Highly, highly suggested. It just helps them out. Even if you don't think it's busy or it's going to be busy, it just helps them out so they could plan accordingly. And then the dinner hours and stuff like that. And then, Brian, you want to discuss some of these activities? Because I think you saw some of them, right?
Yeah, so they have a meet and greet with Sir Crown. They have some type of Lego activity at the castle. And they, the dance party like they always do in the bedtime story as well. So there's always activities going on, especially during the Sleepover Series.
All right, perfect. Just kind of run over the menu real quick because I know you saw that. You got to a firsthand taste.
Yep, sure. So buffet menu, again, it's buffet for Kingdom Nights. People who are staying only. So salads, you have your Caesar salad, your vegetable crudité salad, your different sides, and your mains. There's a build your own burger, vegetable pasta primavera, prime rib carving station, which is phenomenal. Your King's roasted herb chicken and dragon's claw with your dessert, your royal dessert bar. So in our latest video, we'll go in a little bit of more depth about each food option and what we really thought about it.
All right, perfect. Yeah, I can kind of show some of the pictures here and you can kind of discuss what your favorites were. You said was the prime rib, right?
Yep, absolutely.
And they've got the chicken there and the crudité salad, of course. That's one of my favorites. The Caesar, Levy's famous, known for it. Some of the veggies here and pasta primavera, correct? All right. And then the world famous dragon claws and battered French fries there. And then you want to discuss what your favorite dessert item was real quick for me?
Yeah, the bread pudding was really good with the caramel glaze on top with, of course, they also have the moist brownies.
Awesome. Perfect. All right. So now we're going to head quickly and discuss what we kind of talked about with the Elite plan and the conversion from the Gold Pass and why we think that is. This is just my personal opinion. I do not work for Legoland. I do not represent Legoland in any factor. But I think it's changing to the Elite annual pass at the higher price of $299.99. For the pass that gets you in all the other attractions because it will include special events. Right, Brian? You agree?
I think so, yep.
Yeah, because they got to cover that balance. They gave it to us free last year, right, as like kind of a courtesy. If you got the hand-printed cards, you noticed it said that it excludes it. And then they said, oh, no, it's okay, guys. Come on in. We'll invite you in for it this year. So I think in order for, their business, so they're going to have to cover that in order to make upgrades and changes and make it better every year and stuff like that too. I think they really need to do that. So California has also added the Elite Pass. So what I thought was also funny is I told this to Brian is if you go up here and you could just change it over. So let's take a look at see what Florida has, because we discussed this in our video that their current awesomer pass of $299.99 is sold out. I've heard of passes selling out a lot. Brian hasn't, but I personally have. You know, I worked for the Mouse for 10 years, and we've personally paused the selling of certain ones. This one particularly says sold out, and I have a feeling it's going to be phased out. Maybe not, because it's Florida, and then maybe they want something between the $179.99 and the $299.99, and they just have sold so many that the capacity is there. And we discuss a little bit more in our video, so take a look at that. But it's not there. So, and if we go over to California, so once again, if you just go up here, you could just type in California. My home state, by the way, if you guys don't know that, I'm born and raised in California, or Calafata right now, because I'm spelling it wrong. California, okay? That's how I remembered it as a kid, California. Look at this, right, Brian? You were shocked at that.
That's a really good deal.
Right now, Legoland California has a buy 3, get 1 free, which is a great deal if you have more than 3 people, right? You're getting a whole free, it says either a platinum or an elite pass. So we can scroll down and see what they offer here. So their platinum is the $239.99 price range. So they still have something in that price range, right? They still have the gold. So their gold is a little bit less and includes a little bit less, right? And then they have the elite, okay? So interesting, I thought, that they still have that verbiage there. They still have the platinum there. They still have one called the silver there, different pricing, different values, different amounts. No kind of real consistency, especially when you get into Legoland's wording. And Florida, sorry, they have all kinds of interesting stuff. So I've got my tags wrong on here. Let me update that, okay? Brian, did you want to add anything for the annual pass stuff? You think we kind of got over it and did a good job of covering kind of what's in the video?
Yeah, I think our video covers everything between all the different parks and what's available and our thoughts on each different tiered annual pass as well.
All right, perfect. So let's go ahead and skip ahead. Let me get the background image here correct. Okay. We could discuss real quick the specific offers going on at the hotel currently are these. Okay. So you've got the 2-day vacation package special going on right now. And then, of course, the sleepover. Book the sleepover. If you want Friday, Saturday night, if you want all that activities involved, everything included, you want the dinner included, you want the free breakfast, that great prime rib, the sleepover series for Friday, Saturday nights in March is the way to go. If you want the deal of the century, Sunday still has availability. I don't know how that's possible that that's still out there, but it does. All the way down to $116 a night for pass holders on Sundays. But once again, it's not sleepover. There won't be any park access or anything like that. And then you have the policy, which we have a lot of questions on. So I'm going to skip over this real quick just to let you know we discussed the add-ons a little bit more in our video. Okay, so if you want to take a look at our thought process on this and everything like that. But Brian, go ahead and talk about the hotel policy a little bit.
Yeah, so your hotel policy, if you Legoland does offer a trip protection plan, which is 8.5% of your total package that you purchase at the time of purchasing your reservation and your tickets or whatever. So it's 8.5% for trip protection plan. If you do not purchase that, there's no cancellations, changes, or refunds are allowed. So today it was a snowstorm. So anyone who did book a trip and didn't show up or anything, you forfeited your trip and all your money is involved with that trip. So just put that in mind that that 8.5% protection is there, and for a single night at the Sleepover Series, it comes out to like $26 for your peace of mind. So it's always available there, and it does scale based on what packages you are including on your vacation package. So if you're including those $65 options that we had just briefly, but check out the video, it goes over more in depth. Just know that does scale based on that.
Correct. Perfect. Okay. All right. And finally, the protections. I'm going to go ahead and give you the bigger screen. So let me go ahead and do that. All right. So here is our promotions page. We've updated it for all the 2022s. Some of the major changes, almost every location, third-party location and otherwise, has gone to the 3 and up. Okay. There is still the buy one, get one kids free offer if you want to use that. Okay. If not, the Lego BOGO is still my favorite, right, Brian? And that is just to buy a ticket, get a ticket, more flexibility in case, a kid changes for a parent or vice versa or something like that. But even the third parties don't have options for tickets. I'm talking like Sam's Club. I'm talking AAA, Entertainment Book, Certificate. There's a Groupon one which cracks me up because it's basically more than Legoland's website, especially for weekdays. So, and it's not working right now. I'm not sure if Groupon doesn't know that, but we updated the Little Debbie, the Target, the Honest Kids ones that will get you Sea Life and Discovery Centers and the Legoland Parks, of course, and they're all a little bit different. And then the Lego BOGO is at the top there. We updated the packages too, the little coupon codes that are on the back of the packages that you can see. And then we updated the Sam's Club offers, which both Sam's Club and AAA are both at 35% off right now. Brian's showing you the package. So even with the 35% off, and then they add 29 to 31% fees and taxes. So you're really getting less than 10% off, even after you do the calculations on that back end. So Sam's is a little bit less. Sam's always has that running offer you can find on the internet. Buy a membership for $45, get $45 back in a gift card, or $45 back to shop the next time you shop at Sam's. If you live in the area. If not, you can use it online too. So they always have that. And then AAA is always great to have in case, even if you have, need to get towed or something like that. So those are both great offers to kind of add on to. The Entertainment Book switched. It's only offering for California and Florida right now that we could find. So, and then the certificate is a little bit less, but we don't know if there's fees for that. So the $72.55 might be the final cost, okay, which is a little bit less for some of the days that Legoland offers, but some of the Legoland offers are $67.99, which is less. So that's just kind of up to you how you kind of operate that. But other than that, I think that's it. Brian, let's highlight real quick the website one more time. So let's go back over here. Remember, they are hiring. So Legoland is always looking for members to start working up there. Levy also, the food and beverage facilitator for the resort, always an amazing company to work for. They've got great benefits and stuff like that. So no matter what, if you hire for Legoland or you hire for Levy, you're going to get matching benefits all the way across the way and some cool stuff. I'm sure they, have tickets that you can get to your family. You get discounts. I'm sure they have special events for their model citizens either way. So definitely, if you know somebody interested in working up at Legoland or you yourself want to work at Legoland, they are hiring and they are in need of lots of people to work up there to make it successful for all the rest of us.
Yeah, there's a hiring event coming up that if you come in for an interview, you are given a $50 gift card. Where that gift card goes to, we don't know, but just keep that in mind. If you do want the job, you get a $50 gift card for showing up.
Yeah, because it's in New York. Remember, so it's in New York. So your pay range is going to start at $15 an hour up to $21 an hour. And I'm sure more positions above that as well, depending on what you do. And then like it says here, those are all the benefits that you get. 30% discount on retail and food. Brian might actually need this in order to survive his Lego collection addiction, just to let you guys all know. You get the $250 referral bonus. So if you get hired and then somebody else that wants to work. So that's great. And then they have the Merlin Magic Pass that you get attractions and entrance all over the world. So literally all over the world. So, and some more benefits down here, looks like. So I'll kind of highlight that. All right. So if you want to work for Levy or if you want to work for Legoland, please go up there and get hired so that you can make the experience great for Brian and I. Right?
Exactly.
How are we doing on the comments, Brian? Are there any questions, comments, concerns out there for the greater good of society itself?
Just the one from Cindy. She did say that you do have to cancel within 5 days in advance if you do get the trip protection.
Yes.
That is true. There is no last minute changes or cancellations for the resort, unfortunately. I mean, that's kind of the go-to thing now lately with hotels and resort style vacations is that, normally they penalize you based on, percentages of your cost or whatever. But with Legoland, there is no changes to it, last minute.
All right, perfect. I was looking for the blog. Is the blog at the bottom? Is that why I can't find the blog at the bottom? Let's see. Here we go. Let's go look at all this stuff they've got on hiring and find the blog. So the blog was something interested that we didn't see until recently, but it always covers very cool and good stuff. So even the stuff that we saw from last year, right, Brian? They're talking about the new water playground here. I think you put a post up about that specific one,
Yep.
Right? And the newest ones, it looks like the 5 must-sees in Miniland. we're super excited and eager to see the upgrades there. The 5 fun facts about the Legoland Hotel, and they just did a new video. If you didn't see that, that came out, which was cool, highlighting the hotel. But just look at all the stuff from last year that we didn't notice and didn't see. So we'll probably highlight this or put it in a post somewhere so you can easily access it, because it seems like Legoland is going to focus on it this year. So, but that is our teaser for episode 4. If you would like to get more and more in depth on all 4 of those topics, please head over to YouTube and take a look. We'll go ahead and post the link after this video. I'm also going to post a promotional page post so that you guys can find that promotional page on your own and spread the word. Other than that, hope you have a bricktastic day. Brian Cook.
And Brian Olson. Have a great one.
Have a good day. See you.